Alright, cool. So you finally got a sub. So you're gonna come over here. Gonna register as a boss first. Gonna pay the hefty $100,000 fee after the nerf. And then you're gonna go do this gather intel mission. So what I recommend is that you fast travel to it because it's pretty far. So you sit there, and then you press square to fast travel. And you just find somewhere kind of close to it, like that. Alright. So if you don't have the Sparrow yet, you would just leave through here maybe, and then you just call in your dinghy by going into services, you go to the Kasatka, and then you go request dinghy once you're outside. If you do have the Sparrow, then you just go to the Sparrow and fly straight there. There's a few different places where it can spawn, but it's the same thing you gotta do. Now the plane can take a missile, but try to avoid it. You just take out the guys, then you take the plane. Now here comes the really fun part. You're gonna love this. You're gonna fly from here all the way over here. But through the power of editing, we're here.
Paren, esperen ahí. Why can't you assholes be on time for once, eh? Arms out, let's go. Okay, wait over there. They will bring it soon. Go on.
Okay, so now that you're here, what you're gonna do, so you're gonna hop on this bike. And you're gonna follow this exact path to just make it easy to get there. So you're gonna come up here. Then once you get to those abandoned ruins, you're gonna take a left a bit. Try not to do what I just did. There's a lot of trees and bushes that can get in your way. Okay, so you're gonna come up this way, just behind that camera there that you see on the map. So you keep going. Pretty much getting to the edge of the map. Then you're gonna come out here and you're gonna go and make a jump over on that rock there and jump over, but you gotta wait for this guard on the tower to turn around. because he'll see you there. So he's just gonna walk down here, and then down here. You're gonna wait until he comes back, and then you can go. Might take you a couple tries, but once you get the hang of it, it'll be good. Alright, so then you would go. Helps to pull back on the stick a little bit. Of course, I'm gonna miss it the first time. Haven't missed that in a long time. Not the smoothest landing, but you know, it works. Right, and then be careful here because you can fall off and then you're just going to be stuck there forever. Alright, so when the coast is clear, you're going to go across the road. And they can hear your engine, so don't get too close to them. Alright, so you're gonna go through here. And then there's a little jump you gotta make here, past this, this fence. And then one more right here. And then when you have an opportunity, you're just gonna go up to that tower there. Whenever that guard moves, we can go.
They may have moved the signal box this time. Could be up on the tower. Could be ground floor.
Okay, so that box can be here, it can be by that door, or it'll be up on the ladder, or up on the tower. And there are, I think, 2 spots it can be. It'll either be at the very top or like somewhere in the middle. Alright, you go up to it, press right on the D-pad, you're gonna hack it. So this one is math. So you're trying to get to 32 is your target, and then this one next to the 8, that's times 2. Then the one by the 7 is times 1, and this one is times 2. There's also a times 10, so you're trying to add up to 32 basically. So we'll do 7 times 2. And then it would be 5 times 1, which is wrong. So you just fiddle with it until you get it. Wrong. Oh, whoops. 8 times 1. 7 times 2. Oh, and then it switches if you mess up, so we can do 9 times 10 is 90. 1 times 1 and 5 times 1.
Okay, I have access.
So what I like to do is I just jump up here, and then you go to the Sightseer app. So you can skip these ones, you can just go right on the D-pad until you get to the basement. And then this is where your primary thing will be. So in this case it's tequila, which is the worst one. Bare bones would be in that safe there. If it's the first time you're doing it, which it is, you'll have a different thing in there. So then you just go through the cameras and see what kind of loot you have. There can be a painting there.
Inside. I will do some research.
There can be a painting there as well. And there. Then you go through the 3 storage areas. So, this one sucks so far. What you want is gold. Yay, gold.
I see. I have made a note on the planning board. Okay, position logged.
Okay, 2 things of gold, not bad. If you're doing it by yourself, you don't need to look at this though, because
You can carry. You want more?
you'll have some other stuff you gotta do.
A painting.
You can't get into these rooms.
I will note down where it is.
Alright. Now that you looked at the cameras, you can literally just jump off of this.
Hey, what are you doing here?
There's no way I survived that. That's hilarious. Alright, well yeah, just get caught or jump off of something and you'll respawn here. And then you can just go home.
If you wanted to be treated with respect, this room
You go here, you press right on the D-pad. However,
breathing, yes?
you can go into this hangar and see what loot there is here. So there is loot in there and up there as well. So you would open your phone, go to your camera, zoom in on it. That's actually really good. Take the picture. Gonna press square, and it's gonna just auto send it to Pavel. You press X on it, and it'll mark it for you.
Spot on the screen.
Then you're gonna come up here and do the same thing right here. Send to Pavel. It only got the cash, so you gotta take a picture of the other one as well. You don't actually need the picture, it'll just mark it for you, which is nice, but I mean, if you know it's there, you know it's there. There's one more place we can check that's nearby. This little shed here will also have some stuff for you.
I have a feeling Mr. Rubio has very good marijuana. Will fetch good price. Marking location.
Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to show you is if you mess up getting from here to that tower and you lose your bike, because if you get caught, you lose the bike. It'll stay wherever you got caught. There is a backup bike over here. Right there. You can take that. And then you just go back to Los Santos and you're done. And you just do all the setups. Go back to the plane and you are good. And that's it. You just spawn back at the airport.
PlayStation